Hey, 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 y'all. What is up? What is up? What is up with y'all in the wheat field? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You see, we on the porch today. We are having ourselves a nice little Saturday afternoon porch reading. Yes, this is beautiful. We just hanging out, Saturday afternoon. Hope y'all having a good time. Yes, 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 yes. But we were just talking to our neighbor across the street. You know, those lovely peoples. So he is gonna help me cut my grass, y'all. Yes, my grass and grew back all up again, and it's all. I promise you, and I can see why these people be out here mowing their grass every 2 days because this grass grow fast. I'm telling you, it grow fast. So yeah, we are having some empowering questions. Spirit said, what are we gonna ask ourselves today? What are we gonna grow, y'all? You know what I'm telling y'all, these glasses with these little wings in here, I can't see. I'm gonna have to take that off. We're gonna have to sit that to the side. Let's see what it is. Spirit, what would you like to inquire? What would you like for us to ask ourselves today, Spirit, so that we can dig into self and be better? You know, this is what we do, tares and wheat to roll. We have to see these tears in our life, what's projecting at us, so we know what we're supposed to be working on. It's reflecting something. Yes, Spirit said yes. This card, I mean, the spirit really wants us to look at this. I mean, because you see me, it's random. You know, spirit gives us what they want us to think about, what we should be asking ourselves from an empowering standpoint. And spirit says, what am I doing more of? Am I doing more of the things that keep me alive or more of the things that make me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? What makes you feel alive? What's up, we? How y'all doing? How you feeling alive today? Are you doing the things that, yeah, this right here, giving these messages, being out in nature? I done redid my whole little porch over here. I had my spring, summer stuff out and, flowers and light colors and all that stuff. But we're going into the fall season. So, yeah, I had to get my fall, set up stuff going on, change the season, keep up with the times. Yes, that makes always makes me feel good. Cleaning up in the house, getting things organized, refreshing for the new season that's coming in, putting away the old stuff. It seasons is changing. Are we putting away the old stuff? Are you putting away the old stuff? Are you doing what makes you feel alive? What makes you feel alive? What is it? Okay. I dig into it. Spirit said, let's talk about that with your spirit. Go into your spirit and find out what makes me feel alive. And am I doing that? Am I doing what makes me feel alive or just the things that keep me alive, right? When we go into that, that's a whole word. That's a Bible mechanism. When we doing the things that just keep us alive, that's like having, being on life support, and you need that machine to just keep you alive, right? But are you doing the things that make you feel alive? Do you have the feeling of life and exuberance and vibrance, with you? And are you doing the things that make you feel vibrant, right? Are you doing the things that, thank you, Spirit? Are you doing the things that make you feel joyous? Yeah, we started there, just to bring it back. Let's one more. What is it that fascinates me so much that the thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone? How do I put this feeling into action right now? I think that's great how these two cards go together, these two questions, right? So, what makes me feel alive? Bam, the first one. What makes me feel alive? And how do I put that feeling into action right now? Come on, spirit, and tell them. How do you put this into action right now? It's Saturday afternoon. I don't know where you are, but it's beautiful. The day is here, right? It's opportunity to do what makes you feel alive, not just be alive, not to just survive, right? So how are we doing that? Are we doing what makes us feel alive? What digs into that spirit of joy, expanding that out, feeling full in that and really being in that space for a while. Just be there and your joy. It's okay. And again, how do you put that in action right now? How do we put that in action right now? Right now. Don't mind if my nails is a little dirty. We've been doing some yard work and stuff. It's okay. Where are you going and why? Might want to think about that one too. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Mama, you told me you like French fries, Mama.
Yes, French fries. Thank you. I love French fries, y'all. I have a serious French fry habit. If I could, I would probably eat French fries all the time, but I can't because, it's not good and healthy for the body. So, Spirit says, yeah, how do I put this feeling into action right now? Think about that, guys. How do we really, again, digging into that spirit of joy, taking the opportunity of the day to do those things that make you feel alive, that make you feel good, that spark that thing in there. Thank you, Spirit. Ah, prayer. Yes. Prayer. We were just saying, go in there and ask spirit. Talk. That's prayer. When you go in there and talk to spirit and you engage your spiritual team, like, okay. So again, Genesis 1:26. Source says, let us make man in our image. So who is us? The are the spirits of the Lord, right? Because the source, logos, source, the beginning, alpha, right? Where we come from is multifaceted, right? So multifaceted in that there's a spirit. You look up the seven spirits, the spirits of the Lord. Some say seven at minimum, some claim more, call more. However, those spirits of the Lord, you are made in that image, right? You are made in that likeness of the spirit of the Most High, the Logos, the source itself, right? So, those things are already in you. They're ingrained, they're endowed. It is what you are made out of. So when people say, bring in the spirit, is actually kind of like a misnomer or a misappropriation of what is, because you are the spirits of the Most High. Now, whether or not you are polarized negatively or positively, coming from a high vibration, low vibration, whether you are so conformed in the vessel and in the mindset that your spirits don't have the space that they need to operate in your life, is a different story, right? And so, quest, this is about coming back home to you. This energy is about going on a journey, going out to seek and to find, all of those things, but only to come back to find out that what's needed, or being welcomed back home, like everything is there, like the welcoming back to self is what I'm feeling. Yes. So with that welcoming back to self, that's what we were talking about, like taking off those layers of conformity so that you have room to come back into self. What is already in you has room, right? And then you will then have those inspirations and that motivation to be able to, do what makes you feel alive, and not just be alive, right? Not just be alive, but to do that feeling of that feeling of awareness, of consciousness, the ability to choose, knowingly choose. So how much more delighted is the Most High when we knowingly and willingly choose to do the work of the Most High, like to lean into our highest self, the highest good, pressing forward to be better, right? Hey, little Mr. B. Go now. This is your world. I ain't trying to mess with you. Yeah. Go pollinate some flowers, or, Okay. All right. So we got something up in here that's in the reverse. Spirit is calling to trickery. So trickery is in reverse. Yes. This is not a game. Nobody's tricking you, or whatever trickery that you were, or disillusions you were going through, are in the past. It's over. Yeah, it's time. It's over. Spirit said the disillusions. It's time out for the disillusions. It's time out for the distortions. Right. It's time out for all of the chaos and mental conflict, and just brainwashing. I feel. Woo. Spirit said, yes, because sometimes we, again, that's conformity, taking on, that of the world. It's some most stuff in here. Spirit said, yeah, we got these right here. People are not accepting. Don't accept that. We don't accept conformity. Absolutely not. Be ye not conformed. We don't accept taking on the things of somebody else. You don't accept what, this, because you have your own spirit and your own space and your own highest self. So you don't take on those things that are on the outside world or in others. You can give them fondness and, and be like, oh, I appreciate that, or that's awesome. But I mean, if it's a part of your true self, then okay. But for the most part, yeah, no. Be you, your unique self is what, and what makes you feel happy and feel alive and full of life and exuberance could be different for other. It's going to be different, and the only way you know that for you is to go inside, right? Come back home to self, peeling off those layers and letting your spirits that are already in there, that your true self, come out and expand. Complacency is also in reverse. No, we're not complacent. We are on a journey through this thing here. We are moving through this field. We are getting better. We are improving. We are tapping into self. We are seeing that we are made of the spirits of the Most High. Like, what does that mean when the Most High said, let us make man in our image? Let us make them in our image, in the image of our spirit, the image of joy. Yes, that intellect, the peace, the might. Yes, those spirit of might is there. So we always say, send this, or Holy Father, bring this and send this in. It's already with you. Do you know that it's already with you? It was already given unto you. It's already given unto you. We got another thing up in here. Come on, spirit. Yes. Completion. You ain't done yet. This journey is not done. It's not done. We walking on this thing every day, and every day we learn more and more about stuff. Self. You will never be done with learning self. And as we can seek diligently to learn about source and self and our connection to source and self and everything in creation, you will never be done. That's a work of many lifetimes. I mean, many, many, many lifetimes. And the ability to come back and reincarnate in this space and to gather more source knowledge, to continue to connect and experience and be consciously aware of the experience. Oh yeah, that's lifetimes and lifetimes worth of work. Mysticism is not a mystery, y'all. It's not. It's not a mystery. This thing is not. Source made it plain for those who have eyes to see. If you have eyes to see, Source made it plain. There are no mysteries. The same way these trees give back onto us, how we edify the trees and the trees edify us, that's not a mystery. It's known. So the cycle of giving and receiving is known. The act of discovery is known. That is what science is. Science is the act of discovery, questioning and testing to see, to show thyself approved. It is a principle for us to be scientific, to show again thyself approved. We do not have to separate and segregate the attributes of the Most High. He is multi-spirited. And when we recognize that all of those spirits reside in us, baby, we come off life support then. Oh yeah, it ain't about just doing stuff to keep me alive. It's about doing the stuff that make me feel alive. Because here I get in this plane, I get to experience the emotion, the sentiment, right? I get to connect in an emotional way, all while I'm learning, all while I'm teaching and giving. Come on, Holy Spirit, with this here thing. Yes. I hope y'all having a good time today. I'm having a good time. Let's get some angel answers. We left one on the board. Spirit said release. Yeah. Releasing is in process. It is. We are releasing. We are pulling these sheets off. There was a lady that gave this talk a long time ago. I don't know if it was a poem or a speech or how she gave it, but it was more like a performance. Used to be way back in the day when they used to have those, I think it was like vagina monologues or something like that. So, but she was talking about being wrapped in all these sheets, and it's very, very Eight of Sword energy. You think about the Eight of Swords with that person being wrapped up in cloth and just, bound up, and you got swords and stuff, they can't, it's like mental bondage or being bound by the situation, right? So, in order to do this releasing, she actually like kind of start taking the sheets off, right? And that's a part of the Eight of Swords. Like, I mean, you have the ability to release yourself as a part of that lesson. So she started taking these sheets off and sheets off and sheets off until she could finally be free and move. Like she couldn't move herself because she's bound and wrapped in these sheets. Like this is just tied and so tight. But you have the ability to take these layers off, right? All of that layers of conformity, conformity of you're this and this expectation and this label and this category and all this stuff. No, the Most High didn't put none of that on you. None. You were made in the image and the spirits of the Most High, like all the spirits, and they are here with you. And there's nothing for them to bring in. There's nothing for the Most High to send on to you because it was given. You are it. So, and when you're saying, send me the comforter, what we're asking for in truth is more lessons that we need in order to learn how to comfort self. Now that's a trip because these tears come in for a reason. We're the magicians at the end of the day. A lot of things we experience because we are seeking answers or seeking something, right? And to get that thing, we're going to have to be presented with the opportunity to prepare to receive it. Thank you, Spirit. So while we on this journey, soul journey, y'all, soul journey. While we on this journey, let's see again, because if I say, you know, give me, Lord, I want to work at such and such or do this certain thing, I have to expect that life, the universe itself is going to order itself in a way to prepare me to receive that thing. Like it's so then from that perspective, I know that everything is happening for me and not to me. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, that's why the releasing is here. This chakra says releasing because maybe that's releasing regret. You can't change the past, right? You all see that? So release. There's nothing about the past that you can go back and change. And if you're under the sound of my voice, there's no need for you to change it. You have to make sure that mic is on, y'all. I'm telling you. I would check when I'm halfway through the message, right? But anyway, I don't want to be in regret because I didn't check that mic. That was funny, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Pride. We talked about pride just recently too. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That is a high vibrational expression. And when you can see yourself in everyone, like see God in everyone and everything, yes. The Most High takes pride in His creation. So when I look at you, the Most High, yes, takes pride in you. I can see the Most High in you. Like I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud of every one of us that keep coming back to this space, listening to these messages. If you come back, because it don't always be fun. I mean, the Spirit be telling me to say some stuff, and it don't tell me to always sugarcoat stuff. I mean, it'd be hard things for us to hear, but I love you, and in love, we have to give in myself accountability, be an accountability partner for me. I need you all to be accountability partners for me. Hold me to my word so I can show myself approved. And it's the same thing. It's a give and take. It's a give and take. Yes. And that does lead us to here. Y'all see Spirit flipped over freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes. That's what Spirit says you can do. And look, I'm going to show you how Spirit brought it back. Because complacency was in the reverse. So we know that there's activity and movement, right? There's activity and movement here. I possess the power and free will to create. Create is a verb, that's action. And my own happiness, right? That's your what? What makes me feel alive? Am I doing more of the things that keep me alive or more of the things that make me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? So what are you creating? Are you creating more emotions, more feelings to make you feel alive, feel vibrant, more exuberant, right? Youthful, young and fresh, all of those things? Or are you just doing the things that keep you alive, that keep you breathing and sustaining. So are your spirits, are they just operating in life support mode, or are your spirits actually enjoying creation itself? Two different levels, peeps, two different levels. Are you allowing your spirits, that with you are created from, your source material, to expand, to have voice in you, to give you inspiration and lead you to your highest self? Yeah, are we doing that? Spirit wants me to speak on grief. There is a lot of grief. Grief is so heavy. Yes, it is, Father. Yes, it is. You know, it's so many people hurting. The loss, you know, the extinguishing of lights, the taking of light, the going, the transitioning so soon. Because our light is never lost. That's, you know, that's wrong for me to express it that way. It's not right. It's not true. So wrong, right, whatever, but it's not true. Spirit says our light does not extinguish, right? We go to a space where we can rest. You know, consciously we're resting and we're healing. In that transition, that's how what I feel. I feel rest, right? But those who are here left in the plane, we have grief over no longer having the presence of, you know, our loved ones, those who we are connected with. Spirit would have me say to you that the comforter is with you. Spirit will have me say that the ability to feel a comfort in the spirit, to ease your heart, is with you. The spirit of comfort is with you. It was gifted to you, and you can expand that comfort at all times. And a part of that expansion of comfort is really just accepting the basic truth. Yeah, what is it?
You have to do my paperwork.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's beautiful. I'm going to use it to hold my cards down because it started to blow. Thank you. I will put it on my altar. Thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful. I got to show you guys this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And all I did was help with the paperwork. You know, it's beautiful. Yes. Such lovely people. Spirit gave me a card I was supposed to take. Is this it? Or this one? This one. Thank you. Yeah, so we were saying about that grief and real understanding at least the basic truth and just the fundamental foundational truth that nothing is ever lost, right, in creation. You may not physically have it. It's gone back to spirit, right? Because that's the cycle. We come from spirit into manifestation, and then we return to spirit, right? So that's the cycle. Um, the appreciation of the time is one thing, and that's hard to do when you feel such grief about not having the more time. Um, People say so many things that are cliche to deal with grief, you know, and it feels cliche, right? To say, oh, they're still with you, or they're never truly gone, or they're in a better place. All of those things are true, but it don't make you feel no different, do it? You know? And the only thing that's going to make you feel different about it is time and release. Releasing the grief. If you need to cry it out, cry it out, you know, and give yourself space and time, but process it. Don't shy away from the hurt. Allow yourself to feel it, to release it. When we have that level of grief, we know that we love on that level. The deeper the grief, the more love that you have is present, right? Because they're on that opposite end of the spectrum. So don't let your grief and the experience of going through grief change the love that you have or block yourself off from feeling love or giving love. Because as long as you have a heart full of love, we will experience grief because we're going to connect and we're going to care and we're going to be loyal and we're going to have experiences that when we can no longer do those things, it causes grief. Like we feel the sadness of the loss, but we are not called on to suffering. Grieving is natural, right? We will feel that, but we're not called on to suffering, right? When we refuse to release, right? Don't, that's a pretty cool old school Chevy. Don't be, need some work. Sound like you're working on it. He got it running. That's progress. That's, he's in this process. You can see it. Uh, of restoration, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Spirit just wanted me to say that for grief. So yeah, Spirit is saying no to something. So maybe no, don't suffer. No, don't hold on. Or maybe, when I said go find something to do fun, you might have thought of something that wasn't good for you, and Spirit said no to that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. And I'm not calling nothing on nobody, but sometimes you have to be careful what people give you. I just had to stop and ask Spirit, is it good for me to put my gift on my altar? I don't know about it being good, or if we'll have to ponder that and just let it see what we feel like the energy is. We could cleanse it because anything come against me would be bound up, and I don't feel like those people are that way. Like I said, I feel like they are good people. Compromise, again, if I feel a kind of way about it, bless it. Thank you so much for the blessing, and cleanse it. Have my spirits come in and cleanse it. Make sure it's good. I bless everything anybody give me because I don't know. You know, you can do anything with a good intention, but who knows what's attached to what? So bless anything. Bless it all. Bless it. I told you, bless your clothes before you put them on. Bless your coffee. Bless your toothpaste. When was the last time you did that? Right? We talking about fluoride is in toothpaste. When was the last time you blessed your toothpaste? Bless it. Have the Spirit bless your whole house. Put a whole covering around your whole space. How the archangels come in and put and surround you in the highest white light of the source, the most high God, and block everything out. Yeah. Okay. Nothing to cross your doorstep. That's not good. All right. What did I just say? Nothing to cross. You bless everything. If you bless everything, what did I just say, y'all? If y'all bless everything, it's here. No need to worry. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Yeah, you bless everything. Spirit said, don't stop. You better bless it, because, yes, that's right. You better do what? Spirit said, be assertive. And guess what? This was upside down. There's something better. Yeah, because it ain't nothing better than the blessing of the Lord. You better be assertive about wielding your power. I told y'all, you here to dominate this here plane. Did you not know that you could put a blessing on any and everything? Yeah. You better read your word. Read your word, because I believe a word said that you could walk up to something to bless it or curse it. Ooh. Yeah, you can. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. But guess what? We're gonna bless it. We bless everything. I'm telling you, I bless your clothes, bless my crystals. I bless this crown on a daily. You know what I mean? I told y'all I got to anoint it. Freshen the oil up. Freshen my oil. Give me a fresh anointing the oil for this day. I need a whole fresh set. I used up all the oil I had yesterday. I need a whole fresh portion of oil for the day. A fresh one. Now I give y'all a fresh anointing oil for the day too. Give it to everybody. Bless it all. Fresh blessing for the day. That's right. Y'all gonna trip me. Y'all see this card? I just said a fresh blessing for the day. And what did Spirit say? That's how you get your abundance. Abundance, baby. We're going to leave it right there. That's the reading. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful experience today. Let those spirits come out and just expand, realize and acknowledge that they're with you. You're made of that source. It's already there. Quit asking the source for stuff you already got. How many times you done heard your parents say, if you gonna quit asking me for more stuff when you already got this here stuff, it's already with you. You got it. You got it already. Peel them layers off. Take off that conformity so you can see who you are. Take them veils off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 veils off. 8 of swords. Unbound yourself. Release. Release it so you can see who you are. You want to know why? Because you're beautiful and you're the we. And did you know what else? You're called for good bread. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Go do something that makes you feel alive, makes you feel as excited as I am right now. You want to know why I'm asking you to do that? Because I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all just like I love me. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And until the next time, y'all, mwah, ashe.